Hey everybody, this is Dan with TRV Parts, and I'm going to do a little information video on how to install one of these gas springs. We did a video earlier on showing how to get this thing on and get it off and figure out what size you needed. Now, we had a lot of success with that video, and a lot of people were really grateful that they could get gas springs for their camper shells or their RVs. And I'll put a link to the video down below just in case you miss it. Now to the main content of this video. This gas spring needs to be installed properly by way of this being up. And most of the time your compartment door is closed, and it needs to be in that position when it's closed, because that's 95, 97% of the time. And when you open your compartment, it should come up like this, and then of course while it's open, this right here, this part right here would be up. The reason is because the oil in here will be down towards the seal, and it'll keep it moist, and it'll extend the life of the thing. Now, if you were to walk into a store and you saw one of these springs laying on a shelf like this in its container, you would not want that spring. Now, at the same time, you know, there are some manufacturers that install them this way on like a large people door, the main door. You know, which is, you know, a pretty nice trade-off. I mean, it's nicer to have one of these things a lot of times installed, you know, on that main door, you know, versus having to latch it and unlatch it all. Another scenario that you might run into is that when you go to install this proper way and it runs into conflict with some hardware, the way they've got it mounted, like this part right here is touching you know, part of the bracket, or, you know, some kind of unique way they've designed that thing, then you're kind of stuck with that. I mean, installing this improperly and having a short life is probably preferable over trying to move that thing, you know, and you have new holes somewhere, or it might not work and you having to put it back. So, you know, that's just the way it may have been designed. You may be stuck with that. Well, that covers our video. We thank you for taking time to watch it. And once again, this is Dan at trvparts.com.